This day in time. What happened today, years ago?
Okay, let's move forward again. June 27th, 1969. Stonewall. Widely seen as the catalyst for the modern LGBTQ+ rights movement. What was life like for LGBTQ+ people before Stonewall?
It was deeply oppressive. Constant fear was the reality. Fear of being arrested, fired from your job, being institutionalized. Society, medicine, law, they often labeled LGBTQ+ people as sick or criminal.
Just pervasive discrimination.
Pervasive, yeah. Places like the Stonewall Inn in New York were rare sanctuaries. But even those places weren't safe. They faced constant police harassment, raids were common. Brutal sometimes.
So what happened on that specific night, early morning, June 28th, actually? A police raid, but this time it's different.
It was very different. The raid was met with resistance. Spontaneous, defiant resistance from the patrons and people on the street. Figures like Stormy DeLarverie, Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, they were right there in the thick of it.
And it wasn't just one night.
No, the uprising, the riots, lasted for 6 nights. It was more than just pushing back against one raid. It felt like a community finally saying, enough. A real declaration of presence, as some sources put it.
Declaration of presence. I like that. What happened immediately after?
It was like a spark. It galvanized the community incredibly quickly. New, more radical activist groups formed, like the Gay Liberation Front, the GLF, and maybe most visibly, exactly 1 year later, June 28th, 1970, the very first Pride March took place in New York City. That launched the global tradition we see every June.
So it's fair to say Stonewall wasn't necessarily the absolute first instance of resistance.
Right, there were earlier actions, important ones.
But Stonewall was maybe the right fuse at the right time.
That's a good way to put it. It happened during this wider wave of civil rights and social justice movements. It tapped into that energy, that existing frustration, and channeled it into an organized, visible, and enduring fight for liberation.
Okay, powerful stuff. Now, let's journey further back.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more History Daily.